Hello, good day friends, welcome. In today's video I'm here to talk about the Blum Tokenomics. Now for Blum Tokenomics, I'm quite actually bullish, and at the same time I feel disappointed. I'm disappointed based off the fact that it is just 20% that is being allocated to the community, and at the end of the day it's not just this 20% that you are going to receive at TGE. There is a breakdown. Now I've said it and I'll say it over and over again. As far as project developers are concerned, when they bring out a project and say they are giving out airdrop, the goal is not primarily to enrich airdrop hunters. Now they are going to create a strategy around it, so much so that the product or the coin will not be dumped at listing. Now Blum have actually proved that. So you know, TGE is going to be happening this month. So you can see this was a question, when TGE. So TGE will be taking place this month. So in this video I'm going to break down so that you can understand this 20% allocation. Now the total supply for W coin is around 1 billion. Now here's an alpha project I'm going to be showing to you all while I talked about this. Now this alpha project is in my Telegram channel. It is called Caladium Finance Testnet Mining. Now this project, I'm actually very bullish on it. If you want to find your way to the project, just make sure you click down the link under the description box of this video. That's the link to my Telegram channel, so you can actually have access and start farming that project. I'm quite highly bullish on it. Now like I said, it is just 20% that is going to be allocated to the community. Now it is not all this 20% that you are going to receive. That's where I may be disappointed. Now I'm bullish based on the fact that with this kind of strategy that these guys have built, hopefully we're expecting them to list at a very good price. Out of the 20%, it is just 10% that we are going to receive at pre-launch. Right, so what that pre-launch means is that before the token is being launched out there, that is before the TGE and the official listing date, people are going to receive, the community are going to receive 10% out of the 20%. Please listen carefully. If you are seeing my channel for the very first time, please make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, because this channel is designed to be crypto educative based content channel, so you can learn a lot as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. You can feel free to ask your question in the comment section. So this is it. Now I'm giving you guys a full breakdown, right? So 20% is going to be what? That 20% of the total supply. Now this is the breakdown. 50% is going to be allocated to the pre-launch, right? Airdrop, drop game, referral, meme powered users, and the rest. Then 50%, another 50% is going to be reserved for post-launch. Now what we are going to receive before TGE is 30%. Now we are receiving 50%, right? So out of that 50%, 30%, now this is the breakdown of that 50% that we are going to receive before the launch of the project. Out of the 50%, it is only 30% that we are going to receive that is going to be unlocked before TGE. Now 70% is going to be left vesting, and is going to be like giving out as a form of loyalty or early adopters reward. They are going to give it out within the period of 6 months. So what the community are going to receive before TGE is just 30%. Now this is why I said I am not actually happy and I feel disappointed. Now you might be wondering, okay, why is it that they just want to give only 30% before TGE? Now there is what we call a market dump, right, or a sell dump in a coin. Now most times when coin is being listed, people that receive this airdrop, most times they tend to sell off, and it tends to affect the project economy in general. So what the Blum project developers are trying to do is to prevent a total dump of the coin. So you'll be left with no choice but to hold this token at listing. Hopefully the only reason why the community are going to celebrate is if Blum is going to be launching at 0.1 cent or possibly $1. Now for $1 it seems very impossible, but it is actually possible based on the fact that the people behind this project are actually strong developers. Like I said, I've talked about it over and over again. We have the person of one of the project developers is Mr. Let me show you guys this guy. The actual co-founder is this man here. This is Gleb Kostarev. So you can see this is Gleb Kostarev, right? So based on the fact that behind all the project that this man have actually worked for, with his collaboration with Binance and every other thing, I'm quite bullish, right? But 30% for the community before TGE is actually very little. What are the community going to make use of this 30% for? It is only going to be useful, and it's only going to have a good financial gain if the listing price is reasonable. Anything outside that is going to be a total tears as far as I'm concerned. I do say it, and most times people feel as if maybe no. if you are going for a project now, for the reason why I feel Blum are actually doing this is because this project is going to last for a long time, right? What these guys are building is not short term. So I'm going to ask you guys a question: are you going to sell or are you going to hold? That's the question. After listing, are you going to sell or are you going to hold? Or are you going to wait after you've received all your allocation? Then you believe that, okay, probably the price of that coin must have pumped like really good after listing. Or what is even your listing price? What's your prediction listing price? Please drop it in the comment section, and do not forget to make sure you find your way down to my Telegram channel and start farming this project, Caladio Finance Testnet Mining. The link to the project is actually pinned on my Telegram channel. How to farm the project and everything is actually here. I'm actually bullish on it, and I wrote a thread for you to understand how the project actually works like. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe.